Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sadiq. Welcome to Xperiences with Sadiq. So today I have one of the best or amazing realtors out here in Rhode Island. His name is Francis Hiraldo. This guy's been doing real estate for quite some time. He actually works in the office that I work in, which is Berkshire Hathaway Commonwealth Real Estate. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Commonwealth Real Estate.
Don't forget.
The name is so long it drives me crazy sometimes. But this guy, Francis, this guy does his thing, right? He's a Latino individual who's heavy into the Latino community. You know, he provides an impeccable service to his clients. This guy does not play no game. This individual works hard. He's consistent. And when it comes to consistency, that's a big part in the real estate industry itself, especially since we deal with a lot of clients, whether it's on the buying end of things or selling end of things. Francis Hiraldo provides an amazing service. So I had to invite this gentleman to the platform today so we could get a different perspective from his angle when he deals with his clients on the Latino side of things, or just real estate in general. Francis, how you doing today? Please, on Xperiences with Sadiq, welcome yourself. Let the people know who you are, what you do, and how you operate, my man.
Ooh, well, that's a great intro. Well, Sadiq, first of all, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. This is going to be my 5th year in real estate.
Nice.
I mean, I've been doing this, obviously, like I said, for 5 years now. It was rough at the beginning. But here I am now, over 150 deals later.
Wow.
Kicking away. So I always put my clients first. I work pretty much whenever, 7 days a week, almost 24/7.
We know how that is.
Because again, this is our business, so you have to put the work in.
Exactly.
So here we are.
Nah, definitely, and I appreciate that, Francis. And one of the craziest things, one of the things that Francis mentioned was how this is our business and we're here to provide a service, and we work long hours. And this guy he's done 150 deals, you know, and it's crazy because it amazes me, and people don't realize that the work effort that it takes to actually sell all those type of, whether it's selling or buying, we'll call it transaction, right?
Correct.
People don't understand the work that it takes to make sure every transaction that we do is a successful transaction.
Correct.
You know, and I think that's things that people take away from realtors themselves. Like, they don't see or realize the work that it takes. So, Francis, if you don't mind, right, you're a Latino brother, right?
Yep.
And obviously, Rhode Island has a big Latino community. You're heavy into your community. You love your people. You work by your people. And one of the things that I need you to talk about, right? How did you get started as a Latino brother? How did you get started in real estate? And what made you, or why did you decide to get into real estate as a whole?
Well, I've always wanted to be a business owner. Ever since I was little, I wanted to start my own business. Yeah. So after I graduated from URI, I did sales for a tobacco company. We're not going to get too much into that, but my business,
we don't promote smoking.
We don't promote that.
Any soft tobaccos here, guys.
But I did that for 5 years, and I primarily work in the inner city. So I was already working with a lot of Hispanic business owners on a different level.
Listen to the story, guys. It's very important.
I worked there. I built those relationships, but what I was doing, it wasn't anything that I wanted to do. Like, I'm working for a tobacco company. Yeah. So I started reading books. I read so many books about real estate. This was like years back before I even got into the business. Yeah. I took a lot of classes, took a lot of webinars. So even before I thought about getting into the business, I was already doing research. Yeah. I was investing in myself.
Very important.
And it was just, the more I read about real estate, the more I thought, hey, this is something that I can do. Yeah. I can help people, and I can also make a great living and become, the business owner that I always wanted to be. Yeah. So fast forward a couple years later, I take my class. I let those clients know, the ones I was working with, the company, hey, I'm switching careers. This is what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. I'm already, because I'm Hispanic, and I'm already in Providence all the time. Yeah. Where it has a big Hispanic community population, a lot of Dominicans, a lot of Puerto Ricans, people from all over, really. And I started letting them know, A lot of people had the impression that in order to become a homeowner, you needed 25% down. And I started telling them, no, you could even buy with 0% down. So just by me educating the community, let my clients know you can buy with 3% down or 5% down or even 0% down, that started spreading the word, and then they started referring me over to other clients. So I closed one deal. That deal, they ended up referring me to like 2 other family members. And it just kept going on and on to the point where now 50 to 60% of my clients are Hispanic or Latinos. And it's probably going to keep on growing.
And that's crazy because right now, I read somewhere right now that the Latino community, the Hispanic community, is a dominating force in the real estate realm, you know. And one of the reasons being is because there's a huge population of Hispanics, right? Here in Rhode Island, Providence, Pawtucket, whatever the case may be, it's a huge population. And right now in the U.S. across the board, they are a major buyer in real estate, and people don't get it. People don't understand it. Like now they play an important role into our economic infrastructure. Big time. And people need to realize that as they continue to grow and as society, as we keep moving forward, you know, they just going to keep growing and they just going to end up eventually or most likely end up becoming that dominating force in real estate. It's like the table itself is actually going to turn. You know.
And one thing growing up with, like when I was born in the Dominican Republic and my parents, something you always want is you want your own home. That's something everybody who's Hispanic, that's one of the things, you want your own home. So coming here, you know, moving to a different country, you don't get to accomplish that right away. It's going to take decades. But now you're going to start seeing the second generation or third generation. These folks are a lot better off. They're more educated. They have more money, which is the reason why now Hispanics and even Asians are 2 of the biggest you know, people are like buying houses these days, and it's going to continue that way. But one difference is when it comes to Hispanic, we tend to buy a 2 to 3 unit first.
Trust me, I know. I've already dealt with a few clients. So they love like, their 2 to 3 unit family homes.
If you meet a client that's like, I want to do the, well, there's none out there. That's right what they want. Because I mean, in that ideally, you buy a 2 or 3 unit. You live for free. So it just makes perfect sense, and then you can move on to your single family. So that's one thing that's a little bit different than working with other clients there.
Well, let me ask you this, Francis: why is it that huge surge right now in terms of how with the Latinos just buying a property or just interested in real estate itself? Where did that surge come from?
I think it's more from education really now, because now it's like people are starting to see that I don't need a 25% down. I can come in a lot lower. But one thing that you see a lot in the Latino and Hispanic community is people teaming up to buy a property. You don't see that often. What do you mean by so you're going to see a brother and a sister and maybe a parent. They might not be able to buy individually, but they team up to be able to buy that 2 or 3 family together. So they combine the income, and you could have 5 or 6 people.
I didn't even know that. That's an interesting knowledge.
Yeah, so and I see it often, and sometimes it might even be 2 friends buying a house. You know, it is considered an investment, but one of them will live on the first floor, the other will live, you know, in the other floor, and then they rent the other unit. So you see that often, and it's just. Basically, there's no stopping them right now in terms of buying.
It's
trying anything that works.
It's crazy because
they're trying it.
They are going. They will try it. And like one thing I noticed about the Latino community, the Hispanic community, is that when they live, they're a huge family, so they tend to live in one house, right?
Correct.
So what happened? I don't know if I'm wrong, but let me know if I'm wrong. But from my knowledge and what I've seen, like they help each other. The thing about the Hispanic community. You guys are very, very keen in how you guys help build each other up. It's almost like a pyramid, right? Where one layer stacked under another layer, and boom, 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 till somebody gets to the top. Right. I hope that makes sense. And like it's crazy because when you guys live together under one roof, you guys help each other. You guys build. Then eventually that one person has enough money to be able to buy a house. Then that other person has enough money to buy a house. Then that another person has enough money. And one thing that I noticed with the Latino community, you guys have what's called I forgot the name of it, is where it's a team of you guys, and you guys help each other save money, and you guys get turns. You guys take turns in collecting that money.
Yep.
And a lot of times, from what I've noticed, some of these people, that's the money that they use to actually put down on the property or save.
Yeah.
So when they're ready to get a property, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's like
it's amazing.
It's similar with like my family. My older sister was the first one to buy a multi. We all chipped in, like me and my other sister, my parents.
That's amazing.
Then my other sister, it was her turn. Same thing.
Wow.
Likewise, we all chipped in money to do so. Then when it was my turn, same way. And it was my parents' turn, same way. So now we're all homeowners.
Yep.
But the way it happened is we each help each other out.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, it's your turn, then we have to wait a couple more years. Then it's the other person's turn. Because again, home ownership, it's like super important.
Yeah.
It's like the most important thing. And family, when it comes to the community, it's everything.
Yeah, and
it's everything.
It really is. And people I grew up in Providence, and a lot of people say, especially right now on the south side of Providence, all Hispanically owned, and a lot of people get mad because they have this. They always saying that Hispanics taking up the whole entire area, location. But they don't realize that it takes a village to be able to build something. And you guys, I guess you guys define that term where like it takes a village to build something up. And I totally respect the Hispanic community from that and with that. And I myself, as an agent, I deal with a lot of Hispanic community, this community myself, and I understand exactly what you say, and I see it firsthand. And to me, it's just amazing. As Hispanos, if you guys don't know what Hispanos is, and Hispanos is basically an Hispanic millennial, right? As Hispanos grow and as you guys dominate the real estate industry, right? How do you think that the housing industry will react to the buying power of the Hispanos?
I mean, it's just going to keep on growing. It's not going to slow down because, again, these Hispanos, these are the second, third generation. Yeah. These are the first generation that's starting to see money. These are the generation that are actually educated now. Yeah. I mean, my parents came here. They gave up everything to become a factory worker or whatnot. Wow. I graduated from college, and now my kids, they're going to be ahead of where I am today. So in reality, I see them buying more and more and more. It's not going to slow down. Unless if we have like a major economy like collapse or something like that.
As long as the coronavirus don't wipe us out.
As long as Corona doesn't take us out, I think it's just going to keep on going. But even so, if something happens, we'll bounce back up and they'll be fine. I mean,
it's crazy, man. Because if you guys think about it, just the notion of what you guys doing and how impactful the Hispanic community has been to the economic state, right, in society. You know, the roles that you guys play. To me, I feel like that's such a beautiful thing, and you guys are doing such amazing thing. And as a realtor yourself and myself, I totally respect you, Francis. I watch your move. I watch how you play. You're all about the service, and you know me. I believe in providing the best service possible, and you are that individual that actually define that, you know, and I really, really respect you. Francis, in order for people to find you, you know, reach out to you if they have questions, they need assistance, do you have a social platform, email, number? How can people actually reach out to you?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm very easy to find. I'm on Facebook. You can search for Francis Hiraldo. I'm on Instagram, same name again. Again, my phone is 401-660-9273.
Nice.
I do have a team now, the Hiraldo Group.
Yes.
I have Raymond on my team, and I have Manny on my team. So
congratulations.
And we don't just do Rhode Island, we do Massachusetts as well. So nice. Don't hesitate to call us. Sadiq and I will take care of you.
Nice, nice, nice. You guys hear that? Whether you're buying or selling a home, I'm your guys. Every Monday, you guys are always going to have someone knowledgeable, someone who cares about their clients, someone who's willing to provide a service, you know, sitting here, talking, sharing their expertise with you guys. So like I say, whether you're buying or selling, I'm your guy. Every Monday's on Xperiences with Sadiq. Talk to you guys soon.